Hi guys, this is Ian, and in today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song With or Without You by U2. Now this is a tutorial which I've been wanting to do for quite a while now, and because it's a really nice song and it's also a very easy song for beginners as well. Now, before we get started, for those of you who've never seen my tutorials before, basically I cover 5 things in these tutorials, and they are, first thing I do is I give you some easy chords which you can use. I give you a simple strumming pattern for absolute beginners and for intermediate people. I demonstrate the entire song using the chords and the strumming pattern. I step through the song to show you where the chords fit with the lyrics, and at the end of the tutorial I give you some additional beginner tips or advice which I think will help you learn the song better. Okay? So basically, to just quickly get started, this song uses 4 main chords, or my version of the song. And these chords are G major, D major, E minor, and C major. Okay. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with these chords, what you can do is you can actually refer to the chords reference list, which is on the learnguitarfasttips.com website. It is on the right side of the website, and it's just a list of all the chords which I usually use in the tutorials, and it'll show you exactly how to press those chords. Alright, so the chords again are G major, D major, E minor, and C major. Alright, so if you don't know how to play those chords, check the chords reference list on the learnguitarfasttips.com website, and if you're watching this on YouTube, the link is down in the description below. Alright, so the next thing is the strumming pattern. Alright, so the most basic strumming pattern you can use, if let's say you're a beginner and you're not comfortable with doing upstrokes, what you can do is you just do a downstroke strumming pattern, which goes like this, where it's just down, 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 down. So again, it's down, 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 down. And just to quickly demonstrate how that would sound, if you were playing in the verse, it would go. See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn just in your side, and I'll wait for you to down, 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 down. Okay, so that's what it would sound like with that strumming pattern. The other strumming pattern you can use, which is a bit more intermediate, which has an upstroke. It goes like this. It's very similar to the first one, but it has a down upstroke instead of just a downstroke. So before, where the first one was down, 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 this one is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, and the way that would sound in the verse is it would go. See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side, and I'll wait for you. Okay, and this is a strumming pattern which I'll be using in this tutorial to demonstrate during the song demonstration. Okay, so basically with that, you have the 4 chords G, D, E minor, C, and you have the 2 different strumming patterns which you can try. If you're a beginner, just use the downstrokes, and if you're not, or you want to challenge yourself, try the one with the upstroke. Okay, so those are the chords and the strumming pattern. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate the entire song using the chords and the more intermediate strumming pattern, and then after that we'll do a quick recap, and I'll give you we'll go over the song, so I show you where the chords fit with the lyrics, and then I'll get you some additional tips to make it even easier for you to play if you still have trouble. Okay, so just to quickly get started, we'll start with a simple intro of just G, D, E minor, C. I'll try to go slow. See the stone set she makes me wait. I'll wait without you, with or without you, with or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. You give it all, but I want more. And I'm waiting for you, with or without you, with or without you, my love. Oh, I can't live with or without you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. With or without you, with or without you, with or without you. Okay, so that's pretty much how you play the entire song using those chords and the strumming pattern. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to step you through the entire song to show you where the chords and everything fit together. Okay, so with that, the song can basically be broken up into just a few simple sections. You basically have the verse, well, you have the introduction, you have the verses, you have chorus, and then you have the bridge, and then you have the ending. Alright, so to start with the introduction, the song follows the same basic chord progression, which is G, D, E minor, and C. And if you just keep playing that through the whole song, you can play the whole song. So, but just to step you through it, so the introduction you'd play G, D, E minor, C, and then for the first verse it goes G, see the D, stone set in your E minor eyes, see the C, thorn twist in your G side, I'll D, wait for you, E minor, and then C. And then the next verse you go G, slide of, then D, hand and twist of E minor, fade on the bed of C, nail she makes me G, wait, and I'll D, wait, without G, E minor, without you, and C. Then into the chorus, first chorus, with or without, with or with G, out you, then D, ooh, with or with E minor, out you, C, ooh. Then from here you go straight into the next verse, verse 3, where it goes G. Through the D storm we reach the E minor shore, you give it C, oh, but I want G more, and I'm D, waiting E minor for you, and then C, with or G, without you, then D, with or E minor, and then here you go higher a bit, without you, and then C, my love, I can't G, let D, if, with or E minor, without you, C. Then you go into the bridge where it's G, whoa, then D, oh, then E minor, whoa, then C, oh, then G, whoa, D, oh, whoa, E minor, whoa, C. Then the final chorus, which is a bit longer than the regular chorus, was with or with G, out you, D, with or with E minor, out you, C, ooh, with or with, then G. You end on G, alright? So with or without you. Alright? So you end on G, just let it ring out. So with the last chorus, actually, you can stretch it longer if you want. So instead of just going through with or without you, with or without you, you can loop that a few times until you're ready to finish the song. Okay? So that's just a very quick tip on what you can do with that. Alright, so basically I've covered the 4 parts: chords, strumming, demonstration, and stepped you through the entire song where the chords fit. So the last thing I'm going to do is just give you some tips on how to actually play the song easier. Well, first of all, let's start with the key which I'm actually teaching this tutorial in is in the key of G. So this is not the original key of the original song. So if you want to play with the original version of the song by U2, what you'd have to do is, like, an easy way to do it without actually changing the chords which you're playing is you get a capo and you capo it to the 7th fret, which will allow you to play in the key of D, okay? The key of D, without actually changing the chords. So you can actually keep using the chords which I taught you in the tutorial, and you'll be playing in the same key as the original song. And what that means is that same key means if you play and you played along with the original one, the chords will sound right. If you did not use the capo and you just tried to use the chords I taught you in the tutorial and play with the original song, it's not going to sound correct. Okay, so if you want to play with the original, capo 7th fret. Okay, next tip. For those of you who have trouble with doing chord changes, I know some of you, when you strum, it's very hard for you to switch from chord to chord. So one thing I can recommend, especially for songs in the key of G, that use these four particular chords, instead of using G, D, E minor, C, what you can use instead is G, D sustain 4, E minor 7, and C add 9. And again, if you don't know how to play these chords, please refer to the chords reference list, which is on the learnguitarfasttips.com website on the right side. Okay, so these chords are G, D sustain 4, E minor 7, and C add 9. And the reason why I recommend these chords is because, as you can see here, I'm not moving these 2 fingers, and I'm just moving basically these 2 fingers up here in order to play different chords. So instead of doing that, which can be hard for beginners, you can just go G, D sustain 4, E minor 7, C add 9. Okay, and I'll list these down in the tutorial notes, so don't worry if you didn't catch it right there. Just, if you're on the YouTube channel, refer to the description below for a link to the tutorial notes, or if you're on the site, just check below and I've listed the chords there, and check the chords reference list to see how to actually play the chord if you don't know how to play it. Alright, so these chords are much easier for beginners to play, and also if I were to sound it out, just to let you hear what it sounds like, it sounds pretty okay, and sometimes even makes a song sound even better than if you were just using normal chords. Alright, so here it would sound like this. See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait, D sustain 4 for you, E minor 7, C add 9. Alright, so like, those are chords which are good for those of you who have trouble with chord changes. Use those chords instead until you let's say if you just want to start playing, but also please try and master chord changes, because it is something important you need to learn. Don't just rely on these easier chords, but in the meantime, if you just want to play quickly, you can use these easier chords. Alright, so let's see, additional tips. No, I think that's about it. So basically, this is quite an easy song for beginners. It's also really nice to play, so I recommend that you go through it, learn those, learn the easier variation of chords, because you can actually use those throughout all the other tutorials which I create, because most of my tutorials use these 4 chords, or a few different chords, but basically most of them use G, D, E minor, C in them. Alright, so if you learn the chords in this tutorial, you can use them in the other tutorials as well. Alright, so with that, I'd also, for those of you who are beginners and you still have problems with the fundamentals like holding your guitar, strumming, pressing chords, just really basic fundamental stuff with the guitar, and you're seeing this tutorial and thinking, it's all still too hard. What you can do is, if you're on the YouTube channel, refer to the description below, and you can go to the free beginners guitar course which I have on the website. And the purpose of that course is to actually just give you a very quick rundown of the fundamentals which you will need in order to play these tutorials, okay? So the guitar course is free, it's on the website. Refer to the description below if you're on the YouTube channel, and if not, if you're on the site, refer up and there's a link to the free beginners guitar course on the top of the site. Okay, so refer to that. It will step you through how to hold your guitar and all the other basic stuff which you need to know before you can actually start playing properly. And it's a very short course, really cut down to the fundamentals. And so I'm not going to waste your time with too much theory which you do not need just yet if you are interested in playing the guitar. Okay, and also for those of you who want more song tutorials, I have quite a few. I think as it stands I have probably 40 plus video song tutorials on the site. If you're on the website, up there as well I have a link to the song tutorials, and there I list all the different tutorials which I've done so far. And also if you are on the YouTube channel, refer to the description below and there will be a link to the song tutorials. Okay, and also finally, for this particular tutorial I have tutorial notes which are on the website itself. And if you're on the site, refer below for the tutorial notes, so what the chords I used or what the strumming pattern was, and also the chords which were used in the song, and also links to lyrics and other chord sources if you want them as well. And yeah, so with that, yeah, and if you're on the YouTube channel, refer to the description below for the link. I think I said that, my brain's a little slow after talking so much, but basically if you're on the site, check the tutorial notes. If you're on the channel, check the description below for the link. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. That way you can stay updated for any new tutorials which I create. And also if you have any feedback or if you have any song requests which you would like to make, please feel free to contact me either through the YouTube channel or through the contact form on the website. I always look forward to getting feedback, good feedback, bad feedback. For me, all feedback's good. And also, or if you just want to say hi or something, feel free to drop me a line. So with that, good luck with your practicing. I enjoyed doing this tutorial and I hope to see you again in future.